Let's get into it.
Yes.
Well, actually, first, how are you doing, Jamila?
I am doing very well.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I got story time real quick.
Story time.
Real quick.
Got around. Okay.
All right. So yesterday, I had a lovely day yesterday.
Yeah.
I went and took my son to the sunflower farm. Sunflowers are my favorite flowers, so I had to go see them, get a couple of those. After that, I went with my friend and her daughter, and then we went out to eat.
Okay.
At a Mexican restaurant.
We're not gonna name the establishment. We're gonna keep it.
Sauce is down in Leonardtown, Maryland.
Okay.
Mexican restaurant. Food amazing.
Okay.
5-star food.
Okay.
Customer service 0.
Oh well, damn. It'd be like that sometimes.
The part that gets me is when brown people are racist to other brown people.
Well, I mean,
on my way in there, me and the girl, we never went to this restaurant together. We both ate at this place before. She was saying on the way in there, oh my God, this place is so good. I never had a bad experience. They're just so nice. Woo-woo. I had a bad experience one time. Not with the food. Food is A1. Like, I had no business going back.
Okay. You like maybe that one time, you know.
I knew better, but I was leaning towards that. But I had already knew better. But God had already told me that just what it was.
That was energy.
But I wanted the food.
Because the food bomb.
A+. Okay.
Damn.
Food was good. She brought the place up. I was like, okay, cool. We walking in there. She's like, I've never had a bad experience. I'm like, girl, I had an experience one time, but that was then. So I was just like, okay, cool. And then the experience was over a year ago. So basically what happened with that experience is me, my child's father, and my son went in to eat. We were the only black people in the restaurant. They set us in this weird, awkward-ass corner that was like in a cut.
Okay.
Like when I say like around
don't want to show us out.
Like we were all the way like out the way.
Okay.
It was the weirdest shit ever because there were other tables that were available. You could see they had a pattern already going. We were out of the way.
Okay.
And they treated us bad throughout that service or whatever like that. Anyway, minimal attention, horrible customer service. All right, so here we are. We're eating at the restaurant. We sit down. I asked for water for my son. Everybody else got drinks. I don't know if he assumed that I was asking for water because I didn't have any money, but it was time for my son to drink water.
Right.
He comes back with a cup of Sprite.
The hell?
I told him, that's what I said. And then that's when he says to my son, he's only 3 years old, oh, no drink for you. Like I was doing something wrong. Like, you're talking to a 3-year-old. Why are you even talking to my son? Because he tried to force me to keep the cup of Sprite. Let's be very clear. Had it been a lemonade or something like that, we might could have passed, but I don't give my son soda on no occasion. Right.
And the fact is you asked for water, and why do I not have water?
Exactly. Yeah. That was like the first straw.
Right.
Okay, cool. Then, basically, we had a fucked up service the whole time. At the very end of the service, he gonna come back, give me the receipt after he slid my car. He underlined where the tips were at, came back and told me where to put the tip, where to sign. I swear to God, it was one of the same exact. It was not unfamiliar.
Right.
You know, it say tip, line, total, line, signature. Like, it was a basic receipt.
Yeah.
He felt the need to explain it to me as though I'd never seen this before, like I'd never been out to eat before.
Right.
That felt very insulting.
Right.
So I filled it out.
Off bucks, this man's getting not even $5 so far. Go ahead.
So you hear what it's going? I did not want to tip him at all.
I feel you.
Didn't want to tip him at all. But I went out my way to then insult him, and I scratched the line through the tip. I put my total. I signed. While I was signing, my friend, this is God talking to me the whole time, letting me know that I had no business being here. She ends up spilling the salsa and this juice all over my dress yesterday.
What?
Yeah, so the whole booth is a fucking mess. I'm a mess, right?
Yeah.
That was just God showing me, bitch, you had no business being in here to begin with. But I was collateral damage for the mess that he now had to clean up. So I left him $2 that I had in my bag. Didn't even want to leave that. Right? So my friend was like, you didn't tip? I was like, no, I didn't really tip him. I gave him $2. And I wrote a note on the receipt and said, you were not very nice and you were not very welcoming. Like, and I couldn't even think to write, you were also very insulting throughout the entire time. Like,
yeah, like don't tell me what a tip. I know what a tip is. Like,
exactly. Yeah. But look, there's more. So we walk out. More. So when the stuff fell over,
now he's about to get $1.
When the stuff fell over, right? He was standing like right where the register was at, which was like right next to us. Okay, do you know somebody else had to bring me napkins and stuff like that? He didn't even address that it was an issue that everybody in the restaurant saw what happened. Basically, that it was a mess. He didn't bring me no napkins, no none of that. So we walk out, right? I could already tell that he went to go look at the receipt when we was walking out to see what his tip was going to be, because you was so pressed to tell me where the hell the line was going to be at. Then after that, we walking out. I said to that girl, I said, girl, I won't be surprised if he follow us out here, right? Mm-hmm. She said, what? I said, you never seen nobody do that before? She said, no. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, if that nigga did not come the fuck outside on us.
What did he have to say?
He talks about, hey, you keep it. You need it more than me.
Jamila.
The server.
Jamila.
That's salsa.
Jamila.
That just got $2 for that whole hour I was sitting there.
Not talking to the business owner of her own bar. I know he's not talking to you. I know he wasn't talking to you. What did you do in that situation? I'm heated for you right now.
I was still cleaning myself up because I was still going through the motions of what just took place. And I was already ready to get out of there because of the experience that I just had. So he was like, here, you keep it. He would act like he was doing me a favor. Like he thought that I was ignorant enough not to hear the tone at which he was taking with me. Like, you keep it. You need it more than me. I was like, no, I'm good. You go ahead. He was like, no, I don't want it. So he tried to give it to my friend. He said, maybe you need it. She said, no. I'm good.
Right.
We both make more money than you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So he was like, what? He was like, what is wrong? I was like, bro, just go ahead. Like, just go ahead and get out my face. He was like, no, I'm not understanding. I said, no, you weren't. I said, I wrote on the receipt. You weren't very nice. You weren't very welcoming. I said, and then you insulted me like I can't read it. Like, it's my first time out to eat. I know where to put the tip. I know where to sign the signature at. I'm not perfect. I had 2 other tables.
Yeah.
Customer service. First of all, you get your tip based off of how busy it is and how you supposed to make me feel like I'm the only motherfucking table in the restaurant. Or am I tripping?
No, you're not.
We know restaurants is busy. First of all, if it's not busy, it's probably not good.
Right. Yeah. And that's no excuse because I'm gonna tell you about the experience that I had. Well, let me first. Are you done?
I'm pretty much done. But he came out on me, and it was so crazy because I told her, I said, "Girl, you never seen me before." She was like, "No." We get right to the car, and here he come. I said, told you, I called it."
That's so crazy. I don't know what I would do in that situation. He would have got a stern cussing out.
I thought if he would have threw the money, because that's what I would have did. Okay, that's what I would have did. I would have been like, here, bitch, take this $2. Right. That's what I would have did. If I'm out here, if I came out here, I must want a problem.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
I must want a problem. So I didn't know if he would have took it there, I would have popped him. He was a little Migo. I would have popped him, and I know she would have had my follow-up. But God is good because we both had both our kids.
Right.
So God didn't allow it to go there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'd have fucked him up.
So I've gone to many restaurants. I have friends that worked at restaurants before and stuff like that. I know how hard it is to be a server and a waiter and stuff like that. But there's always those people who take their job and it's like it is what it is and they don't complain about it. You know what I mean? They signed up for this job. Mm-hmm. And so they're going to take the bullshit with it and they're going to give that positive attitude regardless.
You can still make mistakes. You can run the wrong
absolutely.
I still would have gave you the same tip. I know that everything is not your fault, but it was the energy at which how that man was just at the table, which was the same energy that felt so familiar when they put us in the cup because my child father kept trying to tell me I was tripping that whole time.
Right.
Like it was a coincidence that they put us in the corner, and I was just like, bruh, like
it's not. No, it's not.
This is not like it's not.
Yeah. Fuck that establishment. I'll just go ahead and put that out there. But I tip based on the performance of the waiter or the waitress at the time. Like I've been somewhere and may only spent like my tab might have only been $20, but the service was so damn good. I gave that waiter or waitress $20 as a tip.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Or I might have went to a place I spent $100 on my meal, but the service was so ass. Guess what? You're getting $5. You know what I mean?
And you was lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah. I don't pay off of the amount of what I spent.
He felt obligated. Like I was supposed to give him a tip just because he brought the food out there. If I was obligated, it would have the gratuity would have automatically been added.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. So since you gave me the option, knowing that we had the option, you should have worked harder for it. Right. Instead of assuming that because you underlined the tip amounts that started at 18% and not 15%.
And what the fuck does he mean you needed more than me? What the fuck even made that come out of your
He
mind?
wanted to insult me. Like he thought I was a broke. He thought because he got $2 that I was a broke bitch, not realizing that the reason why you got such a short tip was because of your performance.
Right. Oh man.
But yeah, that was just yesterday.
Damn, we just started the energy. But hey, you need to get that off your chest. Yeah, that's wild.
What was going on? I said if they don't know I turned that. They need to call Chipotle.
I
better call them.
I forgot what episode that was, but that Chipotle story was hilarious.